Well, hello. This is Brother Anthony. I'm in Henderson, North Carolina. I am going live to tell you this: use your neti pot. Use your neti pot. Uh, each one bless one. Please subscribe and please hit the bell notification. I'm going to start just pumping these videos out like you can't believe, and I'm going to be. I may be in my bathrobe. I may be in my t-shirt. I may be washing dishes, but I'm just going to pump them out. Um, and I may look terrible. I may look okay. It may look whatever. This is the issue. I got all of this stuff right here to give to you. And today, I'm going to try to do 11 of them. But the 11 that I'm giving you, planning to do, is coming from here. So, but before I do those, I want to give you this one about the neti pot. I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of documentaries. Entertainment is the opiate of the people, not religion. Religion is, I can't even go into that. It's political. It has been historically. Anyway, I'm going to touch on a lot of things in short videos. Okay, little quick short videos, maybe 5-10 minutes or 7. I don't know. But I'm going to hit some real powerful information and go on. I have to do it because I'm trying to share with you my books. I'm trying to share with you my books. And up here, that's the point of this, is to come up here to share my books and to share the Lord's teachings of the Messiah, Jesus. And, but when I get ready to do that, or when I turn towards the Lord concerning stuff, I'm getting deluged with spiritual insights that are just pouring into me, and I have to write them down. I got to write them down. Otherwise, what happens is the next ones that wants to come, it just does a. And I don't know why I'm even sharing this with you, but it's personal, of course. It's like it becomes like a roadblock or in my head, and I can't receive the other stuff. So I have to write it down, and then I can receive the next thing. One of the issues with me sharing, like I'm going to, is when I start sharing from what I have written down, the Lord shares something else. The Holy Spirit will share something else. So what happens is this. I'll be talking about something and I got a specific point, and the Holy Spirit will share something with me, and then the next puzzle piece drops, and it starts dropping like that, and I'll get tons of information very quickly. So with that, let me share this with you. This is what I learned from this white guy, this doctor on the internet. I watch a lot of documentaries. This is important. This is extremely important. Okay, what some people are not telling you is that once they get COVID or the symptoms of COVID, some people are having other illnesses, other diseases. Okay, and the reason is because when I learned this, I said, "Oh my Lord, let me share this with people because I know they don't know this." Okay, this is what I learned. I'm sharing, and this is spiritual wisdom and knowledge, and this is imparting. I'm just sharing with you what I know because I don't know how long I got on this earth, and I don't know how long the powers that be are going to allow me to continue to share knowledge with you. Okay, that's a huge, big deal. So this one is the neti pot. This is my neti pot right here. Okay, I used it today, and typically when I use it, it waters my eyes and all that. All right, this is, let me see if I can get this up and read this. This is something on Neti Pot that I thought you might want to know about. Over the last 10 years, Neti Pots have become highly popular with people who have sinus symptoms. I don't have a sinus symptom. They are also used for relieving symptoms of a cold and various allergies. I use it to clean my stuff out of my nose. Okay. Neti Pots are small tea-like devices that people use to rinse out their sinuses. Blah, 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 blah. The issue, they say, with Neti Pot is this. Okay. the issue with the neti pot is you have to clean it after you use it. You have to clean it before you use it. You have to use distilled water because there are bacteria that can come out of your tap water that can get into your nose. 2 people in 2011 died from flesh-eating bacteria in Louisiana from water from the neti pot. Well, the meals came out of the tap. So use distilled water. And then, you break this thing apart. Oops. The water goes in here. And then you have to take it apart. Okay. You want to take it apart and clean it. Okay. I'm just showing you that. I hadn't planned to show you this. Okay. Okay. Neti pot. This is the big deal about the neti pot. Using the neti pot. When you use a neti pot, you use salt that goes with it. Nasal salt packet. And this is an unused one, and this was the used one. Okay, this is one I used today. So basically, this is what I learned. I was shocked. I could not believe they aren't telling us this. This is what goes on when you get COVID. In your lungs, what happens is you heard about the cytokine storm and all that business. So down in the bottom of your lungs, where not the bottom, where your lungs meet the capillaries. Okay, blood clots form in your lungs, where the capillaries, the lung tissue meet the capillaries. Okay, and that boundary right here, that boundary. Okay. And I'm not saying it's at the bottom of the lungs. At this boundary, what happens is this: blood clots down here on this boundary, and then it moves out of the lungs throughout the body. Just like the lungs carry oxygen throughout the body, it takes those blood clots throughout the body. You hear me? Are you hearing me? Share this video with people. You got to hear this and share it. What happens is when you use a neti pot with salt, the salt goes in to your lungs, neti pot, right? Salt goes into the sinus cavities, and then when you breathe, the salt microscope, small particles go down in your lungs. Now it hits that blood barrier, okay, in your lungs where the capillaries, the lungs tissue hits the blood capillaries, and those blood clots form. The salt now breaks up the blood clots and not allow them to form. Let me say that again. You got to spread this. You got to spread this, spread it. When you use neti pot, distilled water, neti pot, salt packet, the salt, and you read the directions, follow directions. What happens is that salt deposits in your sinus cavity when you breathe in and out. That salt, small molecular levels or whatever, goes into your lungs, to your lung tissue. Your lung tissue connects with the capillaries to send that blood. It's just not at the bottom. What I'm saying is wherever the blood and the capillaries and the lung tissue meets. Okay, and so what happens is that salt breaks up those blood clots, and so the blood clots don't shoot out through your body. That's the big deal. That's a huge deal. Huge deal. Salt breaks up the blood clots that form in your lungs. Now, I don't even know if your doctor knows this. I am listening to documentaries from countries all over the world. Okay? Right. Not just from U.S., because I'm going to tell you about what's going on in the U.S. Okay? And I know many of you think I'm crazy or think I don't know what you all think. But what I'm doing is I'm doing my life's mission, which is eBlessings, eachoneblessone.com. It's my divine destiny, and that's what I'm doing. Okay? It's not the easiest thing to do, but I'm doing it, and I'm working through it, pressing through it. All right, I'm going to do it. So anyway, that's your free part for today, neti pot. The salt in it breaks up the blood clots in your lung that sends, disaster throughout your body. So that's a big deal. I don't have the guys. I got the guy's name that I got the information from written here, but there's so much stuff coming. I can't. You got to search it. If you search it, you won't forget it. If you sit here and listen to me tell, you may not remember when you walk out of the room. And that's the problem with learning things. Repetition is key. All right. With that, I pass each one bless one. PLC, Peace and Love in Christ. Help a brother, donate funds to a brother because the brother is running into some financial situations. He needs some assistance. And I got to get my PayPal information up here on these videos, and that's part of what I'm trying to do today. Part of the issues with doing these videos is I'm up early in the morning, and by the time I get to doing these videos, I'm tired. But I'm going to do them anyway, tired or not. So I love you. God bless you. Support a brother. We get enough money, we can set up a hotel-based rehabilitation center. That's basically, what this was all set up to do. Motel, hotel, like somebody's doing locally. Anyway, I love you. God bless you. And I'm going to go to Facebook and throw up a little quick something there to let you guys know what's been going on. All right. God bless you. I love you. And then I want to throw this video up there.